Good morning, it's Monday. If you follow me on Instagram, you know that I hurt myself. I'm gonna use some new brushes today. I'm not gonna tell you the brand. I'm trying to review them. So, actually I will. They're Do Care. And I also thought that I would use this opportunity of not exactly knowing what to do to talk about the channel. Basically, this channel is real. Are all those other channels great? Yes. But on this channel, I try to keep it where y'all can actually repeat the look I'm doing. Those other looks, yes, I know people go out in public like that sometimes. And it's all great and wonderful, and you could use those ideas and you can follow their tutorials. But most women, teenagers, don't want to get up 2 hours or so before they have to leave, maybe 3, 4, to do a fancy makeup look to go to school or to go to work or anything like that. So I try to keep everything real. I mean, and you get real. You get my son interrupting me to do his milk. You get him running through and throwing a fit sometimes. You just get real here. And I'm going to use this foundation brush. That was Makeup Revolution Pore Blur. And now I'm using the L'Oreal True Match Lumi Healthy Luminous Foundation. And I'm going to use this Do Care foundation brush. To get the foundation on. I have 2 foundation brushes from them. I have this one, and then there's like a travel kit. I don't see no lines, and it's nice and soft, so that's nice. Okay, I do not know how to edit just yet. I know how to piece the videos together, like if I have to stop or I'm doing a foundation wear test. I know how to piece them together. Watching videos on learning how to edit and how to do the other stuff. Like the intro part and all that. I forgot how much foundation the brushes use. But I don't know how to edit yet. So you get unedited life problems. I use my phone. I have a light stand that holds the phone. And I have a room I'm getting ready. Well, half a backdrop of a room I'm getting ready so I can move. Where you won't see this in the background, I'll actually have decorative stuff. I'm trying to get it set up where I have enough stuff in there to clip this camera to and have like a little stand to put the makeup on. And a little stand behind me where I could put stuff if I just all of a sudden need something different because something didn't work. Because, like I said, I don't edit. But the other thing about this channel, I like the way this brush works so far. And I don't do reviews. Like, if they reach out to me, I don't do the reviews until I've used it like 3 or 4, 5, 6 times. I don't tell y'all what I think until after I've used it a few times. Let's just get that. And I'm having to do this one-handed, so I have everything. If you can see the top of the table, everything's already open for the most part that can be open. All right. And these are the other parts of this brush set. This is a different one. This is their travel set. I'm gonna set everything over here. I don't know if there's a concealer brush. I don't think there is. Okay, there's not. So we're gonna use just a little sponge. We're gonna use the e.l.f. Camo Concealer. On the hand, I sprained it. And I'm not exactly sure how I sprained it. It just started hurting one night. And then it swelled. I'm just brightening up the forehead a little. And I put the concealer on top of my eyes like this as like a base for the eyeshadow when I get to it. Sometimes I'll do a regular concealer, but on this channel I do 3 big giveaways a year. I do the autism awareness one at the beginning of the year. I start it in February, probably February, end of January, beginning of February. Usually I've already got most of the stuff I want for it, but I haven't got anything yet because I've been doing the Christmas one. And that's a pretty big giveaway. You just have to be active and you have to spread awareness for autism, because my son has severe autism. So I like to use this platform for that. We have the back to school giveaway, which is self-explanatory. That's at the beginning of August, end of July is when I start that one. And then we have the Christmas giveaway. And sometimes I throw in an extra one that's a big one. I'm going to use the Wet n Wild contour stick. So then we have monthly giveaways, except for like this month I don't have a regular monthly giveaway because we have the Christmas giveaway. January we will start, because the Christmas giveaway don't end until like the middle of December, unless all of a sudden I come across a really good deal, and then I'll probably do a Christmas December giveaway. Trying to find we're gonna use this. This isn't one of their brushes. I don't see one of these type of brushes in here. Alright, let's see. Maybe I'll use the foundation brush that comes in the travel set. And I will go ahead and use this for the contour. Monthly giveaways. You just have to be active. And I'm thinking of, and in fact, not more than thinking, I watch the things that each of y'all like. And I'm going to pick one person a year. I already picked this year's person, but it's about to start over again. I'm watching already. And I go, and when I'm shopping, if I see something that that person mentioned that they like, I grab it. And at the end of the year, that box is going to be mailed to that person. That's just about being active, commenting, doing things, because that's how I find out what you like. We're using the Wet n Wild powder, loose powder. Set the face. I know that nose contour doesn't look good right now. So that's a new thing I wanted to add, and I already have the box for the person. It's going to be, because all the giveaways are always generated. And this gives an extra incentive, and to let y'all know, I do know who's there. And sometimes it'll be someone who hasn't won ever, but's been here for a while. Sometimes it'll be a person that I notice comments a lot, that actually puts their 2 cents in. Still haven't got all the criteria. I know that this person who I already got stuff for is a person who has been here almost from the beginning and has absolutely never won. And I want to show her that I know. And when I announce it, who it is, I will announce it in a video, probably when I announce the Christmas winners, because it is too. But I want this to be a community that y'all want to be part of. Because not all of us out there can follow the Nikki Tutorials videos, can follow the Jeffree Star stuff. And I know Jeffree Star can do makeup, but do you notice when he has big events that someone else does it for him? So it's obviously not something that you could just do, because he's good at makeup. Even Jaclyn Hill has someone do her makeup for events. They don't do it themselves, so it's obviously not something easy. And they sometimes they have to edit out hours of footage for one 15-minute video. So to me, just because they have to do that, that's something we can't just easily do. You know what I mean? So I try to keep everything as real and down to earth as possible on this channel, which is why I got the little cut crease thing from Ulta, because that makes stuff able for us to do really quick. Hopefully I'm going to practice with it a couple times so I know what I think. I don't like just doing the video, because, and I'll let you know how long it took. If I only have to use it once before I know how to do it, I will tell y'all. Okay, we're going to use the Makeup Revolution Bronzer Reloaded Long Weekend. I was going through and finding stuff I haven't used in a while. And it's all pre-opened. Like, you hear my son in the background with his tablet right now. That's real life. I'm a mom. When I'm sick, I let y'all know I'm sick and I can't do a video. Right now, I'm not technically sick. Right now, if you can see, these fingers are not moving much. They're just kind of there. I can't move those fingers because I sprained my hand. And I have no idea how I did it. I just know one night I was sitting there and it hurt. I think I hit this ear with something. Let's go ahead and blend this a little on the forehead because it looks a little deep. Let's grab the powder brush. I'm trying to do this one-handed. So far is not very fun, but people do it all the time. So here we go. All right, and we're gonna use the Buxom blush in Wanderlust Dolly. This is their primer infused blush. Oh man, I was supposed to be using those brushes. You know what? I already messed up. We'll use their eyeshadow brushes. I'm so used to just reaching over there and grabbing stuff. I love this color. Let's see if we could lighten it a little. Everything in the giveaways, I'm not sent nothing for free 99% of the time. I think there's two companies. Do Care, I paid for these brushes, full price. They may or may not refund me. It's been a couple of days, so I'm leaning towards not. But I think the only company that sends me basically free stuff is called Delancey from Amazon. They're on Amazon, and they also have their own website. And that works with, they are out of the country, so they tell me to buy it from Amazon, and they refund me. So that's how I get PR from them. I'm going to use the LA Colors. LA Girl Sunkissed highlighter. Let's see what we got over here. I don't know if this could be considered a highlight brush. Let's try it. Oh, that is kind of pretty. And it buffs it better. when you use that bigger brush, it buffs it into the skin a little bit as you're putting it on. You see that? I like that. We're going to leave the highlighter out because when I do this step in a minute, it kind of diffuses the highlighter more. This is the e.l.f. setting spray. I love it. And I tried to use that hand to, y'all see that for a second? I moved that hand to fan my face. Buff that into the skin. All right, I'm trying to think, and actually underneath, if y'all have any questions, go ahead and leave them. Anything you want to know about the channel. All right, we're going to use the Makeup Revolution Forever Flawless palette. It looks like this. I figured I got a purple shirt on, might as well, right? Let me find the eyeshadow brushes. This looks more like one of those flat brushes. I don't see one of those. Am I missing a brush? No. We'll see how this does. We're going to dip into Sanctuary first. It's the second color right there. Okay, I'm going to need one of my other brushes. I believe. Yeah, I'm gonna need my regular brush I use for this. It's got a lot of fallout. When I tap it, you should see the amount that comes off. This side, I usually won't tap the brush because the side of my eye doesn't take pigment very well. I do upload 5 days a week, and I do write down all your suggestions. And I may not get to them right away, but I guarantee you I do get to them. And I cross them off as I go. If I could reach over and get my pad of paper, I would, but it's kind of hard right now. Okay, we're going to take, this looks like a blending brush. So let's use it. It might be a crease brush. We're going to go into Urbanism, I think. It's like a purple color right there. And we're going to pop that into the crease. I'm going to start on the outer edge and work our way through. That first Welcome to My World video, this will basically replace it. I probably should have thought this through with my hand being the way it is. But, you know, like I said, it's real on this channel. And I do want questions. Anything y'all want to know. Anything, any video y'all decide, oh, I want her to do this. If you see me do a haul, in the comments, tell me what you want me to use first. And I do take that into consideration. I'm going to try to do a full face of ColourPop tomorrow. And I'm going to use the Honey, because I think that was the other one that people wanted to see. I'll go back to that video. Where I asked. That is actually, I love how that looks. See, let me get in closer. It's not patchy. Except for on the eye that everything comes out patchy. This brush is actually working pretty well. And I am loving it. Okay. Alright, now we are going to, I'm going to try to use this because it wasn't fluffy enough. It wasn't fluffy enough. We're gonna go in with, swatching is gonna be very difficult. Trying to figure out which color I want to go for. Ooh, that's more liquidy than anything. I think I want to go in with that one. This is called Dreamer. It's the very first shade in the palette. Right there. I almost went the wrong direction. We're going to put it on the flat brush like I normally do. And we are going to start in the inner corner. And we are going to tap it up into the crease. And I'm stopping halfway across. He has been so good the last couple of days. I'm actually afraid because I'm supposed to be wearing this for about a week. I can't wear it at night. So this morning when I woke up, I did notice the swelling had gone down a little bit. But it was still really sore. And it was still swollen. And I don't expect it to fix itself in a day. If only I could. Good thing I wasn't cooking Thanksgiving meal. I usually do cook Thanksgiving meal, but Jason isn't here. He's in Mississippi, so we're going to my mom's. I'm gonna take this brush that I used for the crease, and I'm going to dab some of that Urbanism on the outer corner. I'm just doing little dabs, kind of like this. To build up that outer V area. All right, now we're gonna take, we might have to go for a deeper color for the transition shade. So we're gonna take Grace. That's the last shade on the first row. We're going to buff the outer edge right here to transition it. You don't want no harsh lines. See how it kind of buffed it a little bit? The other shade didn't really show up. I mean, you don't technically want it to show up. So then you take this crease brush. You can kind of build that purple back up. I didn't put no more eyeshadow on it. Now we're going to take this Do Care brush and we're going to go back into, actually let's go into Promise. It's like a lighter purple. And use that as an outer corner waterline color. And then we're going to take this brush again with what's on there. And we're going to take a little bit of that Promise color on that brush. And just kind of smoke it a little. All right. Okay. That actually looks pretty good. Let's get an eyelash curler. I don't know where my favorite one is. this will be the test. I can't do eyeliner because of this. I'm sorry. But I can do mascara because I could hold like that. This is Benefit Roller Lash. It's one of my favorites. Okay, if the mascara doesn't look perfect, it's because I can't get it to be perfect right now with one hand. Okay. Lipstick. The review on these are coming soon. That color really doesn't go. I'm just trying to review these. Let's grab AOA Studio. That is odd. What I mean by that's odd is I put some Tarte glitter lip gloss on and it looks like, because see, there's not fallout anywhere. Right here around the lips where I put that Busy Gal gloss on, I have glitter around my lips. Alright, I forgot to do the inner corner. Let me grab my little inner corner brush that I use, and we're going to go into Idyllic. Put that there. 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 And there. Alright. Any questions you have about this channel, anything, just leave a comment below. This is the final look. And with my hair down. That's how I always end the videos, or I try. I got a little bit of foundation in my hair. But other than that, that's everything. Videos are coming. They're going to be strange this week. I'm sorry. I hope y'all have a wonderful day and a good Thanksgiving. If I end up having to go to the hospital or something because this gets worse. But I do have at least 2 more videos this week that I'm going to record. So, I will see y'all in the next one.